right, man. Word on the street is that the Atlanta Hawks are asking for 2 first-round picks for Dejounte Murray. Should the Detroit Pistons consider it? Hit the thumbs up button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. I mean, at the end of the day, my thing is this. The Pacers got some picks. Bruce Brown, a whole bunch of picks from the Toronto Raptors for Pascal. Toronto Raptors got a bunch of picks and Bruce Brown from the Pacers. And you got to pay Pascal Siakam next offseason. What happened to like guys that's hitting the free agent market having a reduced rate? If I get 2 first-round picks for Dejounte Murray, I got to pay him. And I'm definitely not giving them the first-round pick we got this year. If I'm giving that up, then I need somebody, if I'm giving that up, I'm giving that for somebody that's of value and that's under contract. So I can't really describe what person that would be. You know what I'm saying? I can't really describe who that honestly would be. But somebody of value, maybe somebody I ain't sure. Just be honest. Because you're not gonna get a superstar for that pick. But it gotta be a deal where we gotta get better, maybe multiple good players. I don't know, but if I'm the Pistons, man, maybe if I had a deal or something where I could end up with I'm trying to think, I could end up with a Donovan Mitchell, or something like that, then yeah, maybe I consider it. Somebody of that ilk. But yeah, nonetheless, bro, I'm not giving up that second round pick, and then I gotta pay him. I mean, how much better do you get with Dejounte Murray running the point in Detroit? You gotta ask yourself that. But then again, you gotta ask yourself, who else can the Pistons get? So that's another $1 million question. Who else can the Pistons get to come here? So they got to spend $64 million. More likely that's going to be a via trade than be a via a free agency. So, or you got to make yourself look attractive to get free agents to come here. So, either turn it around in the win column, get a player that people want to play with. So, I mean, once again, you going out there, getting another guard. When you drafted Sasser, you drafted K, you drafted Hayes, you drafted Jaden Ivey, and for the majority of them, they combo guards. Killian's a lead guard that can't shoot. Cade is a guy that can play 1, 2, or 3. Ivey's a guy that can play 1 or 2. Sasser can, a scoring lead guard. So, Dejounte Murray would be a pure point. But is that enough to move the needle? I think you have to do something else with him to move the needle. Like I said, if you can get Dejounte Murray, you can move into Zach LaVine as well. You go Murray, LaVine, Cade, Duren. You know what I'm saying? You can find somebody to play the 4, then hey, so be it. You can go out there, sign the Lloyd Market in a free agency or whatever like that, then, or you go out there, trade them and pay them, then hey, okay. Maybe now you're talking about something. I'm not sure where you would stand at in the East or in the NBA. But like I said before, I mean, Murray hit the game-winning shot the other night. I really don't know where where any other team would stand for. But hey, he in the contract year. Somebody might give up them 2 picks, getting closer to the trade deadline. I mean, you look at it, really. If you're talking about contenders to move the needle, I mean, would the Lakers get desperate and trade Dejounte Murray? How far would he move them up the ladder? Not sure. Could the Suns pull it off? I doubt it. So you start looking at, will Philadelphia need to move Maxey back off the ball? I doubt if that's what they're looking for. Boston got Drew Holiday. Him and Dame, could that work? I don't know if you want another dominant ball handler with Dame and Giannis. The Knicks, yeah, he can guard some of the bigger guards out there with Bronson, but Bronson like having the ball in his hand. I think Bronson needs somebody like Klay Thompson next to him that can catch and shoot and not take away from his greatness with the ball in his hand. He can create for somebody else. So like I continue to say, you know, I don't see it. Maybe, you know, Dejounte Murray go down to Miami. That'd be a good fit. And Miami's so good with their draft picks. I mean, do you want to give up 2 first-round picks? So I don't know who's going to give up 2 first-round picks for him, to be honest. Not sure. Not sure if anybody will. So, well, as far as the Pistons, I'm not giving up the pick this year. That pick got to bring me back a Donovan Mitchell. It got to bring me back, you know, somebody I really can use, a combination of guys. Maybe, you know, a Lauri Markkanen and a Jordan Clarkson type of package. I can bring Clarkson off the bench. Lauri Markkanen can go out there and, you know, stretch the floor. Maybe a package like that or something like that. Maybe not even that, but maybe something like that. You know, maybe I like Moses Moody and maybe I want to bring in Clay or Draymond. Maybe something like that. I'm just throwing ideas out there. I'm just throwing ideas out there. You know. So, I ain't sure. But, you know, would y'all trade, you know, 2 1s for Dejounte Murray? I mean, at the end of the day, I think we got a pressing need at the 4. And if you're going to get a guard, you know, I think you want to get a guard that can go get his own shot and that can shoot and score. I think Cade can facilitate as long as somebody can take some pressure off of him. I think LaVine can handle the ball. He can go get a shot. I mean, I think he takes some pressure off Cade, but I really think what you going to do at the 4? You know, what you going to do at the 4? So, we got questions. And maybe Siakam do hit the market and you sign Siakam or somebody and some people traded for him, you still sign him. I mean, I guess if you make that trade and all them picks, you committed to paying him $40-50 million a year, and I don't think he worth that. And that's the problem with the NBA. A lot of these, and I ain't trying to say who worth this and who not. We got a lot of guys making the same type of money that superstars is making. Dudes that's barely, you know, all-stars every now and again. So, but yeah, Dejounte Murray, I don't think he ever made an all-star game. So, you know, with Zach LaVine, at least you get somebody that's exciting, that can score, that can dunk. He already up under contract. I can play him next to Cade, big backcourt. I can play him with Cade and Ivy if I need to. Him and Ivy in the backcourt, Cade at the 3. You know, I can still make some things happen. But, you know, Dejounte Murray can defend. He started to shoot the ball better. So, I mean, I understand. But 2 first-round picks, especially the one that's this year, I think that's a no-go. But hey, hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole 9, with Spotify and Anchor. Check out Detroit Piston Talk playlist for more videos like this. But let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Would you trade 2 1s for Dejounte Murray? Let me know. Or you need a little bit more. It's like, hell no, I don't like Murray in general. Or I'll trade this for him. Let me know.